George Karlaftis was a name that was popular to start the 2021 college football season, and he floated around the top 5 in mock drafts. However, once the college season was over and the usual combine overreaction started to heat up, Karlaftis suddenly dropped from the top 10 of many mocks and is currently flirting with the late first round. So are people overreacting, or is there room for concern for Karlaftis? Let's get into the breakdown. In 2019, Karlaftis had 7.5 sacks, 54 total tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 2 fumble recoveries. In 2020, Karlaftis had 2 sacks in 2 games played. In 2021, Karlaftis had 4.5 sacks, 38 total tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. In this play, Karlaftis lines up at 3 tech, which is the area between the right tackle and right guard. Karlaftis does almost a finesse power move to get around the right tackle and then uses his strength to push the tight end and still almost gets to the quarterback. This play shows how technical of an edge rusher Karlaftis is, as he lines up on the left side of the line. He doesn't just run and push the left tackle, he drops his shoulders to get leverage and push the left tackle with his body weight rather than just his hands. It's simple techniques like this that makes Karlaftis a very sound edge rusher. Karlaftis starts this down in a 2-point stance, which most fast edge rushers do when it's a passing down. Meaning, Karlaftis intends on outrunning the left tackle, but in the most disrespectful manner possible. He completely bull rushes the tackle right into the quarterback's pocket. This affects the quarterback's throw, and it ends up being a blown up passing play. In this next clip, Karlaftis does the same exact thing. Lines up in a 2-point stance, but this time against the right tackle. Karlaftis actually intends on using his speed and going around the tackle, but then he notices the tackle backing up. He understands that he won't be able to go around him and instead takes advantage of the tackle being off balance and just manhandles him back into the quarterback's pocket. Note that this is probably a holding in the NFL. In this play, Karlaftis is in 2-point stance once again and is against the right tackle. What most tackles would do is step back twice and then engage with the edge rusher. But Karlaftis instills fear into this tackle with his speed that he steps back 4 times and practically gives Karlaftis a free ticket to the pocket. Really hope that Karlaftis got a sack here, but the quarterback did a great job at maneuvering around the pocket. As you can probably guess by now, a common theme with Karlaftis is he loves to line up in the 2-point stance, and I completely understand why. In this play, he is going against another solid NFL prospect, Nicholas Petit-Frere. Again, Karlaftis tries to go around the tackle, and when Frere blocks it, he just completely manhandles him into Stroud. In this play, Karlaftis has his hands in the dirt lining up against the left tackle. With no intent to speed past his tackle, Karlaftis has to instead use pure technique to get through the tackle to get to the quarterback. He shreds the tackle off like a rag doll and gets to the quarterback pretty easily. This is definitely one of his more impressive reps. Karlaftis switching back to the 2-point stance suggests that he intends on outrunning the right tackle, and that's exactly what he does. He goes right at the tackle and drops his shoulders for an easy pressure that forces an incompletion. I really wish, however, Karlaftis went after the ball instead of trying to hit the quarterback here. In this side-by-side, you can see exactly what combine drills show in the real game. Another question some may have is whether he can play run defense. Sometimes Karlaftis can get caught up between tackles, but not in this play. He shrugs off the left tackle like nothing and has a free shot at the running back for a 2-yard gain. When analysts talk about Karlaftis, This play is probably going to show up on the highlight reel, and you can see why. Karlaftis is an absolute game wrecker and will make running backs think twice before stepping in the backfield. He is a strong, hard tackler that you do not want to engage with more than once a game. This is another clip where Karlaftis shows how fearful he can be to opposing offenses. He may not have been the first to the ball carrier, but he's going to be the one to finish the tackle and do it with style. In this play, Karlaftis is lined up on the right edge, and he knows the moment the line shifts to the left, it's going to be a run play. What he does well here is stop to see if Stroud is going to take it himself, and once he sees the running back with the ball, he goes in for the layup tackle. There's always going to be those that question whether a prospect has it or not, and honestly, nobody really knows. But what I know with Karlaftis is that he has the technical traits to be a good player for a long time. What do you guys think of him? Boom or bust? Drop a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, peace.